Thank you very much, Ray. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen and distinguished guests. Happy Australia Day and Gong Xi Fa Tai. Happy New Year for the Year of the Ox. Welcome to a very special day on the calendar of Randwick City Council, the Randwick City Council's Australia Day Citizenship and Community Service Awards ceremony. I'd like to thank, first of all, Les Davison for that very kind welcome to country, and I too pay my respects to the elders, both past and present. On this day in 1788, Captain Arthur Phillip stepped from a longboat onto the shores of Sydney Cove and set about establishing the colony of New South Wales. This day, the 26th of January, has been marked with celebration from the earliest days of the colony, called First Landing Day or Foundation Day. By the time Governor Macquarie declared it a public holiday for convicts in 1818, it was known as Emancipus Day. Since then, it's been called Empire Day, Invasion Day, Settlement Day. Some other states have marked this day on other dates and called it Australia Day. In fact, Australia Day was not celebrated as a public holiday by all states Australia-wide on the same day until 1994. On what day of the year we should or shouldn't celebrate is not a debate I'm entering into here today. There's plenty of interested parties and commentators who have an opinion on that already. To me, Australia Day is much more than the anniversary date of a settlement of a colony. It's a day for reflecting on who we are as a nation. Are we unique? And for what can we be justifiably proud? You know, we're constantly bombarded with cliches of what it is to be Australian, or un-Australian for that matter. With white sandy beaches, parched deserts, tropical landscapes, fertile pastures, snow-capped mountains, unimaginable mineral wealth. There's a fair go, mateship, the love of a beer and a Barbie, Vegemite, Don Bradman, the Anzac hero, the list, it goes on and it is endless. You know, but so many other countries are blessed with similar traits. They have stunning landscapes, colonial history or not, common law, an educated workforce, abundant mineral and agricultural wealth, sporting champions, war heroes, and much more. Yet many of those same countries are unable to feed themselves. They imprison their people without trial. Their economies are in ruin from years of civil war. Their governments fail even the most basic tests of democracy. So how is it that we have escaped the bloody sectarianism, tyranny and famine? How is it that we have avoided that perilous road of civil strife leading to national despair? How is it that we are here today in this blessed spot by a favourite beach, united with our families, united as a nation, united in peace? Perhaps the answers to these questions we may find what it is to be an Australian, more so than in barbecues, beaches or beer. Maybe we can find a clue in the words of the pledge that the new citizens will recite today. Loyalty, democratic beliefs, upholding laws, rights and liberties, respect. Can we find it in the efforts of those here today receiving the Community Service Award? People who have given selflessly of their time to the community over many, many years. Today, we recognise their contribution. Ordinary citizens like you and me who do extraordinary things. Or perhaps we can find it in the character of a 20-year-old immigrant who in 1841 set out from his hometown of Randwick in the west of England, heading to Australia to make a new life. Simeon Henry Pearce had little education and less money, but he did have, in abundance, vision. A few years after his arrival, Simeon built his home on the sandy barren hills above the racecourse, where it still stands today. He named it Blenheim House, and he gave the address as Randwick, and the name stuck. Simeon tirelessly promoted the virtues of his new suburb, and as empty as it was at the time, To all those who would listen, he praised it, and slowly a modest yet respectable village grew. But Simeon's most important achievement came about on the 22nd of February 1859. Randwick was proclaimed a municipality, the first in New South Wales, and Simeon was elected as its first mayor. This year, 2009, we celebrate the 150th anniversary of Randwick's incorporation and Simeon's part in nation building as the founding father of Randwick. Our nation, as it sits comfortably today, just didn't happen. Its strength is derived from the toil of its citizens, citizens like Simeon, and ordinary citizens like you and me, who work hard every day to make the most of the opportunities this great land provides us. And on Australia Day, no matter what the answers you arrive at for what makes this country and its people unique, we can celebrate our good fortune and collectively demonstrate our deep appreciation for the nation that we've built. As Mayor of Randwick Council, in its 150th year, I'm proud of what we've achieved and of who we are. From sandhills and scrub, a modern and vibrant city has blossomed with a prosperous, multicultural, tolerant and caring community. Our proud Indigenous citizens remind us that the human history of this city stretches back thousands and thousands of years. On this Australia Day, I want to thank those of you here who have contributed significantly to making what Randwick is in 2009. And to those of you who take the pledge today, I formally welcome you to our family as a citizen. I wish you every success as you play your own part in the story that is the history of our nation, just as Simeon Pearce did as he set off from his small village of Randwick over 150 years ago.